What's good? How y'all doing this evening? It's a done back. My blood pressure's high and I'm MPO'd. What's good? What's good, Matt Mike?
Is it anything good? Because your blood pressure high and my fist is balled up, so I'm ready to knock somebody out, Mike Tyson style. Somebody gonna get an uppercut.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. What's good, Devontae?
I ate a good piece of pizza earlier. I still don't think that was good. And I got a Powerade. That's it. Nothing from the game.
All right. Well, guys, I know y'all joining us right now. We got 13 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all can join us back on this pretty much unscheduled, impromptu live chat. It's needed. Trust me, it's needed. I gotta get some of this stress off my back. If you're new to the channel, you know I already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this content out with other Atlanta sports fanatics, and hit us up in the comment section. As always, come holla at your hometown sports podcast. So, Falcons lost today, 53-32. Devontae, I'm gonna start with you. What's your thoughts, man?
Man, my thoughts are that this team is completely incompetent from top to bottom. Coaching staff, players, everybody's incompetent. And there's no way that you go out there from week to week looking like that. And I know people are talking about, oh, maybe it's the Super Bowl hangover, which is not a real thing, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. They went to the playoffs back to back. But it's just, I believe in the team because I love this team, but I can't keep coming out there excited every Sunday, sit on the couch, turn the TV on and just watch that performance. You could tell from the first half it wasn't going to go well. As soon as you got out there, first touchdown, ooh, good. But you can't even be happy about not one touchdown Matt Ryan scores because you know that the defense just going to give it back.
Exactly.
And it's just let's just start it right there, man. The defense ain't nothing. I'm going to try not to curse for a little bit, but I might let it fly. But, defense ain't worth nothing right now.
All right. Matt, Mike, your thoughts? Man, Mike, you there?
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to find. This is like the first time I've been speechless with a team. Like, this is the first time I've ever been speechless with the Falcons. Like, even in the early days of Matt Ryan, I've always defended these guys in some type of way, whether it was Mike Smith, Matt Ryan, and there's literally nothing I could say that's going to make me feel better, that's going to make fans feel better, and shit.
Man, look, This is what just.
Let me just say this, man. This is at some point you gotta point the fucking finger at Dan Quinn and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck is Devondre Campbell still on the fucking field when he's just?" I'm sorry, dog. This trying not to curse, but Devondre Campbell is a fucking mess. Okay, it's just simple and plain. This team has a lot of issues, and it starts with the coaching. And the reason why I'm saying it's the coaching is just point the finger specifically at Dan Quinn, because I understand that we all like our motto. We got to stay positive throughout the entire thing. But when we see something, one player is literally one of the main reasons, not the only, one of the main reasons why this defense continuously struggle. Teams go after Devondre Campbell. They spread us out so they can isolate Devondre Campbell and put him in passing situations. This is their entire game. The game plan has not changed from each team. Teams are going to 22 personnel, 21 personnel, and are going directly at Devondre Campbell, isolating Devondre Campbell. At some point, Dan Quinn has to say to himself, this guy absolutely fucking sucks. And Devondre Campbell fucking sucks. There is no other way I can put it other than Devondre Campbell sucks. Yes, Isaiah Oliver struggled, but this is a rookie. This guy's in his fourth year, and he has no damn clue what the hell he is doing. How are you in your fourth year in the NFL and you have no idea what you're doing?
Makes no sense at all, man.
Baffling to me, dog.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. You're supposed to be a leader on this team. You're supposed to be a leader on this team.
You're absolutely right.
All right. You drafted. You was pretty much in the same draft as Debo and Keanu Neal and all those guys, Austin Hooper, and you not even performing nowhere near the level that they were performing. But I just got a notification on my phone from ESPN about time. They didn't say anything negative about the Falcons, but they pretty much said Matt Ryan's career day went to waste. And it did. It did. The defense. The defense gave the defense gave up 40-something points. It makes no sense. And I even said
47, 53.
Yeah, well, the last 7 points, man. You know that was it is what it is. But hey,
I'm blaming the defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the defense too. But like I said this, nobody. I bet not hear not one person sit up here and say Matt Ryan cost us a game.
Nah, bro.
I bet not hear not one person say anything negative about Matt Ryan because this man, he played well today. They had the lead going into the half. We had it was 17-16. And if y'all was watching, everybody in the chat, if you was watching the live chat during halftime show that we normally do, 26 people in the chat, guys, hit that like button. It's on 3 likes. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. This Forever I Love Atlanta Sports Podcast. You're here with the Don, and also my guest, Devondre and the Mad Mike Sports. But guys,
don't call me Devondre.
Or Cookie by Nate, Devondre. My fault, man. Man. You know, you so mad at somebody, it's just on your mind, like, bruh. But I said this. I said what we need to do is to get out in the halftime show. I said we need to get out of this zone and play man to man. What did they do after halftime? They went back in that cover 3 crap, and they torched us, man. They end up torching us.
Let me say this. People say, look, I heard even Monday Bob is saying, "Oh, we're playing man to man, bro."
That's not.
You were playing man to man with certain people, but other people were still. There's a such thing as called man, zone, and a true man. The Falcons weren't in a true man. That's the issue. Guys are still. Devondre Campbell can't play in man to man. Devondre Campbell can't play in cover in zone. He's just awful. And what makes it worse, he has no fucking idea what he's supposed to do. I literally saw on the touchdown. Before, I said this 2 or 3 times in the fourth quarter during the game. But this is what sticks out to me. He's looking back at Kamal Ishmael. Kamal Ishmael is not even the starter, dog.
Exactly.
He's looking at Kamal Ishmael trying to figure out where he's supposed to be. What is this? How is this guy still a starter? I don't get this. This is what's frustrating to me. Look, I'm not saying that the Falcons defense did not play awful. But when you have one player on the defense, one bad spot on the defense can ruin
the whole team.
All the chemistry. It can ruin everything. Yep. This is what's wrong. And Dan Quinn, for whatever reason, I don't know if he feels like he needs size on the defense, but I'm almost to the point, the hell with size. Look, Devondre needs to go. He has to go, dog.
Here's my thing. He
has to either go or he has to be benched. One of the two.
Here's my thing, Mike. Here's the thing. Dan Quinn, he's going to end up dying on that player coach hill. He doesn't want to. If he bench Devondre Campbell, to him, he's felt like he's failed this player, and he don't want to see. He don't want to do that because he felt like he drafted this player. he owe it to him for him to continue to play till his contract runs out, or if they decide to trade him. But this man has really been costing us games, and not even just this season. It's been last season too. Yeah, we had the excuses that we had injuries and everything, but it's the same thing that's going on this year. We pointed the finger at Marco Emmanuel last season that this defense is not that good, and what's going on right now? Dan Quinn, he pretty much begged Arthur Blank to run this defense. And does it look better? It does not at all. It does not. But let me go into the chat real quick, you guys. All right. Yeah, a lot of upset fans in the chat. Rose Statson was good. He said Chuck Cole was good, man. Rose said, "Yo, 50 though. I'm glad I stayed home. I would have got roasted at the bar." Oh yeah, you would have.
Oh man.
Yeah, and King Quest was good, man. He said, "I'm glad my internet was out. Not to watch what happened." Yeah, you lucky, man. You lucky. And Kojak was good. We deserve better. I'm pissed. Blow the team up. I'm just blow up the coaching staff. Blow up the coaching staff, and you have some players, that's on defense that you can get rid of. We already know Campbell's not coming back, but these rookies like Oliver, they're gonna learn, man. They're gonna get better. King Quest said 0 sacks on the QB that was the leader in sacks. Yeah, you can't make that narrative up, man.
But that goes back to what we were saying. That goes back to what I was saying about it does not matter, okay? It doesn't matter how great your front four is, how quickly they can get to the quarterback. Grady was getting pressure. Vic was getting pressure. Tack was getting pressure. Bailey was getting pressure. When a quarterback has less than 2 seconds to get rid of the ball and it's easy throws, it don't matter. It does not matter.
Yeah, it neutralizes your pass rush. He pretty much neutralizes our pass rush by just throwing the ball 2 seconds and slants.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I understand everybody upset about the pass rush. I understand that, but the problem is cover 3 that we've been playing. We're allowing them to just make those easy throws, but they marching down the field doing it. We're not stopping them. It's not effective at all. And
let me see. I'm seeing something in the comments. I gotta say this. Please stop saying Devondre Campbell is young. This motherfucker is not young, okay? Not fucking young, all right?
He's not in his second season. He's not in his second season. The man been playing 4 years. He's been playing 4 years. That's plenty of time to develop. By your third year, you should be primed.
You know who you are. We know who you are when you're in your third year. We know what you are, for the most part.
I got something to add into this, y'all.
Go ahead, man.
All right. Let's think about it to the point where just before everything began, we signed because we're scared to draft and develop offensive linemen for some damn reason. We signed Jamal Brown and James Carpenter. I feel like those moves are more like safety nets more than what they were supposed to be, and just drafting them and letting them go out there and do what they do. You do that on the defense all the time. Starting Jones, Debo. You starting Campbell, even though he's terrible. Like, you start these players and let them go out there and, basically develop. But it's when it comes to the offensive line, for some reason we don't do that. We rely on these veterans like Chris Chester and all these players to come ride it out until the point we need to draft somebody. But when we do draft somebody, it's somebody in the 5th round, Wes Schweitzer. You don't know how excited I was to see that we drafted offensive linemen in the 1st round.
Yeah,
Chris Lindstrom and Caleb McGarry. That was exciting to me because we ain't never going to do it. I thought they were never going to do that. I saw they got to the point where, and this is not a shot at Ryan Schrader. I believe that he was a great player, but we got to the point that we had to let an undrafted free agent from Valdosta State of all teams start at right tackle. We're not building nothing over here. What are we building? Why do we refuse to build things that we need to do like that? And according to this defense, let's talk about them. We switched to a 3-4 defense, so 3-4 base. and not know how to run it at all. He does it to the point that it became basic. And that's a literal quote from Kiki QT, wide receiver from the Texans, saying they knew they could go out there and score because the Falcons defense is basic. And yes, it is. It's basic and it's predictable, just like the offensive line, the offensive coordinator's plays. And it's to the point where people saying start Ito. Start Ito for what? It doesn't matter who is back there. Nobody is going to succeed on this team right now. Nobody's going to do nothing better than what they did just a few hours ago. Because I think Alan Stark, who has those Jeff reviews, said it best. It's remarkable that for some reason the line plays better only when these certain players are called. Call more than plays then. Like, differentiate up your game plan. Do not tell us when we come at you saying, okay, man, we need to establish the run.
Mm-hmm.
You gave Freeman 11 carries. Are you kidding me? When we were up 17-16, he finished the game with 11? Really? Ito Smith had 5? Why the hell do we have 5 running backs, including a kick returner, and none of them used the ball?
Thank you. That's what I went back and I've been saying this for a while now. We done wasted 2 draft picks on Olsen and Marcus Green, who's not even here anymore, on running backs, and we're not even running the ball. Like, what sense does that make? Literally, what sense does that make? It makes no sense at all. Like, I'm really heated. I really feel like flipping this computer over. I really feel like flipping this computer over on everything. And now I'm getting news that the break.
These should not to it as well. Like we're wasting these should not. Like if we're in the business of playing the best guy and defensive line, I truly believe we had the best defensive lineman out there. I don't like Falcons fans. The defensive line is not the issue. The issue with this Atlanta Falcons team is that one is you cannot play football with one good linebacker. It cannot happen. This is why you look at the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, they're playing so much better because one, they got Country Strong in there, who's a terrific linebacker, but Jalen, what's his name? Smith. Smith is playing out of his mind. Anytime you have 2 competent linebackers who's actually good, not only in stopping the run, but as in coverage as well, this is what happened. And the Falcons only have one guy, and the offensive line is just teeing off on Devontae Campbell. That's all they're doing. They're just teeing off on him. There's only so much that Debo can do. There's only so much that Kamal Ishmael can do. Kamal Ishmael was never supposed to be on this team to begin with. Exactly. And now you have Devontae Campbell just playing like absolute trash. What's the point? What's the freaking point, man?
Man, I just got a notification on my screen, on my thing. Braves are down 1-0. Oh, man. This right here, man.
and to add to what Mike said, it's to the point where let's talk about it, Falcons fans. It is to the point where we are pissed off with the Campbell to the point that I literally said, I would love to see Duke Riley right now. I would love to see Jermaine Grace right now. And we trade Duke Riley for a safety. And I'm not saying Duke Riley was a world beater, but it's to the point where we want to bench him for someone who is clearly the lesser player. Devontae Campbell is a lot better than what he has shown, and we know that. But it's to the point where you ain't got enough time to show us no more. You need to get off this team. I want to see either a guard in the first round or a linebacker. That's it. Linebacker, defensive line. That's the only 3 options for me.
Yeah,
they need those, and it's just if you have this 3-4 defense. You need those linebackers are literally the most important part.
Exactly.
People don't never understand that. If you have a 3-4 defense, when you look at those linebackers, it's including the edge players. They're usually the best players.
Go back, and I want people to understand a true or 3-4 defense. Go back to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the mid 2000s when they had Bill Cowher and Dick LeBeau running that defense. That is how you supposed to play a 3-4 defense. With all those, I don't know if y'all remember all those linebackers they had, Casey Hampton, all those guys, Troy Polamalu in the box. Man, come on, man.
But the thing is that you have to have an aggressive a mentality with a 3-4 defense. You can't consistently sit back and play zone, bro. You can't do that. You got to be on the attack. You have to mix up coverages. Teams know exactly what Dan Quinn is going to do before he even does it. They
Exactly.
come out with the game plan. We're just going to rink. We're just going to dink and dunk, 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 and then in the fourth quarter we're
Touchdown.
going to get the big plays. This is exactly what happens because teams get tired. Look, you can't make the excuse that the offense is not scoring points. They put up 32 points. So the offense is getting to a rhythm. I was never concerned about the offense to begin with. When you have a defense, they are from training camp. I know a lot of guys attended training camp. I know all over the place right now.
Yeah, I went to
Just
training camp
bear
too.
with me. But from the very beginning, Desmond Trufant, okay, he said exactly this. I am so excited about the new defense because we're going to be so aggressive. What happened to it?
Bro.
What happened? We
I
just
can
sitting
answer. I
back.
can answer that.
Bro,
If you want me to.
Murray
Go
can't.
ahead.
Murray can't answer that. Go ahead.
But and also to answer Rose Jackson's question of like that's why we're saying why we running a 3-4. I believe that Dan Quinn was so scared of this defense progressing to the point that he wanted to change it up to 3-4 to stop the run. But outside of that, he ain't had no plan for nothing else. I'm telling you. Outside of that, he had no plan for nothing else. If he's saying, "Oh man, we're gonna be fast and physical, we're gonna be aggressive," that is a complete and bold-faced lie, and it bothers me as a fan to hear this man come week in and week out say the same things. And then you go on Sunday, zone. Oh, back up to the sticks. It's 3rd and 15. Oh Lord, we need somebody to cover.
And he plays these soft versions of man. Like, man, it's just like this is not a true man. This is not a true man. It's a off version of man defense. So when we're talking about man, a man defense is a number of things. It's a number. It's truly two things. When you're in a true man defense, you're often pressed, and you never see the Falcons press. They're always off. You're wasting true front. You're wasting the talent of Isaiah Oliver playing so soft. He's already a guy, a corner that doesn't have great hips, okay, to be able to go with the smaller, shiftier receivers. He doesn't have those type of hips or feet. So you're already putting him at a disadvantage.
Exactly.
That's two. You already putting Trufant at disadvantage because Trufant is a guy who's technically sound. And look, you're not going to beat him a lot. You're just not going to beat Trufant a lot, especially deep. He's going to give up some passes here and there, but for the most part, he's going to be in his spot. But he's not doing Isaiah Oliver any good having him playing in this soft zone. These receivers, Nuke, Fuller, is just going to kill him all freaking day, man. It's sad to see that Dan Quinn playing so soft when he's repeatedly in these conferences say we're going to be aggressive, we're going to score points, we're going to attack, we're going to tackle well, and we do the complete opposite.
Exactly.
It's definitely to the point where he's just a talking head now. We don't even know who the hell the head coach is or who the defensive coordinator is because every time we come out on Sunday, it's different.
Man, we got that. It's that 2014 field, man, with Mike Smith last year. But hold on, let me go back into the chat real quick.
And I'm gonna use this.
Mrs. Spitz, he said, "Go to a 4-3 defense. We have linebackers, not DBs." Look, man, I don't know what's going on. Like, it doesn't matter right now, but the coverage, it's the coverage. The coverage is the problem right now, man. The coverage is the problem. We better win next week. I'm gonna be at the game. So you must stay out there in Arizona. All right. Jordan, he said, why don't Dan Quinn don't blitz quarterback blitz? Okay. Look, man, we were getting pressure. The thing is, we were getting pressure, but as far as answer your question, I don't know why we're not sending 5 people. I don't know why we're not sending more than 4 people. Like, that's a good question. You know, there's a few times you've seen Campbell blitz, but was it effective? No, it was not. Because, especially in this game, Deshaun Watson, he threw the ball like a second and a half after he got it. So it was proven ineffective. Smokey said also going at Isaiah Oliver as well. It's the DBs too. It's the scheme they playing, man. They playing zone. Like Isaiah Oliver is not a zone DB. He's a man. You go back to his tape. Go back to his tape when he played at Colorado. They played man out there in Colorado. They didn't play zone. We played zone. We played, huh? We played zone.
He plays a press man. This is what the people say this all the time. Like when you are a defensive coach, this is why guys like I don't know why the Chicago Bears old head coach. What he used to do with Peanut Tillman is play a lot of press man. Lovie Smith. Yeah. Lovie Smith used to play a lot of cover 2 zone, but he ran a lot of press man. And the Falcons are not mixing it up. Yeah. And you're wasting Oliver's talent. You're wasting Trufant's talent when you constantly have them in retreat. They are not, and no corner wants to retreat. No corner wants to retreat. The only way that you're going to get the best out of this defense is you got to have an Ed Reed. You have to have a Earl Thomas. We don't have that. Ricardo Allen is not that guy. He's not that guy. So we have to switch. We got to get aggressive. And to be honest, I think this is what we have to do. And Falcons fans, just stay with me when I say this. But at this point, I think we have to take Ricardo Allen off as the free safety and put KZ in that spot. Have Ricardo Allen playing more closer to the line because, one, they're getting ate up underneath because Devondre Campbell has no freaking clue what he's doing. But that will combat a lot of those underneath routes. And KZ is a guy who doesn't, even though he wants to play corner, he's a better safety than he's a corner.
And he could take the ball away too.
And he can take the ball away. He's more athletic than KZ at this point in time than Ricardo Allen. Ricardo Allen had a bad game tonight. He had a terrible game. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Rose Statson, he said, and we lost Neil too, so it makes it worse. Hugh, Old Fisher was good, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed. Defense is booty, I agree. Joe Houston, what's good? He fumbled on the goal line. Trying to figure out who you talking about, but if you talking about Ryan pretty much he was in on that. Well, man, I lost my spot. Hold on. Oh man. All right. Yeah. What's good, Mama?
Man.
My mama on the chat. She said Matt played damn good today. Yep. Mama know, man. Mama been a Falcons fan for over 60 years, man. Not even 60 years.
Hey, that's what's up.
She been a Falcons fan.
For this comment, I gotta see it.
All right. Catherine Covington. That's my mama.
Okay.
All right. Jonathan Fosky said Matt Ryan cost us the game. Why didn't we get 3 sacks, a fumble recovery, 2 pass defense? It's sarcasm. He just playing. We know JF, man. We know you playing around, man. All right. Matt Ryan should have had 15 tackles and 4 sacks. They said Matt Ryan should have played defense. Hey, I'm pretty sure we would have put Matt Ryan in Devondre Campbell's spot, he would have probably played a little better. Hey, no telling. We need to let Olakun and Grace play. Yeah, we should. And trade for a better corner. Like I said, man, I'm not finna get on that train that the corners did bad because they did good. Kojak is more than Devondre Campbell, a lot more. Yeah, it's the play caller. It's a scheme. It's a scheme that they in.
Look. I look. Falcons fan, we got to understand this. We have to understand this. When there's a weak link on the defense, it makes everybody else's job difficult. Why do I say this? Guess what? It was a huge guy. Huge. Everybody thought he was better than Trufant. This cornerback. This guy literally gave up the most passing yards in football last year. when it comes down to yards and touchdowns. Robert Alford was god awful. All they did was go after Robert Alford all last year, and this is exactly the same thing we're doing right now. This is just a repeat of last year. When you have guys who don't know what they're doing and they're not doing, they don't understand their job, and they're playing afraid, you got to take these guys off the field. And Devondre Campbell has no idea what he is doing. That's the big issue. It makes everyone's job difficult when a guy doesn't know where he's supposed to be because you overcompensating, trying to figure out, trying to make up for what he can't do or what he does not know what to do. I literally saw 2 times in back-to-back where Kamal Ishmael, he was looking back at Kamal Ishmael trying to figure out what he was trying to do. This is Devondre Campbell. This is his 4th year.
And Kamal Ishmael
one player can make
a
defense look horrible. One player can literally make a whole entire defense look terrible.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that we did not struggle, but Devondre Campbell is a weak link, and it is not even close.
It's really not.
We've seen the film. We've seen the film on it. We've seen the stats, and it is not pretty, guys.
Yeah. And honestly, he can't say nothing about it. If he want to come at Pat because somebody quoted his tweet to him, I'm gonna keep doing it, bro. I'm gonna keep doing it,
man.
Because you're not learning, bro. In the film, you got an official film session up there. You ain't learning nothing. You done been out of place all the time. If my guy Pat can just post something saying, "Oh man, it's showing you exactly what's going on," and someone show you, and you say that they lame, really.
Acting like a middle school. He pretty much acting like a middle schooler, man. And like, I don't understand why Dan Quinn still having this guy start. Why you still got this man on the field? Like, for real. Like, you do realize teams have film on this guy. Like, every time, every week, he's getting picked on. He's getting picked on for a reason because there's film out and they see this. All right? So, I just don't understand. And even JF in the chat, he said Devondre better not start not one of them Twitter fights with fans who calling him out on Twitter either. Oh yeah, if he say something, he say something with one of us. We gonna have time for him. I promise.
I'm on him. He gonna have to block me, bro.
What's good, Reggie?
It's gonna be the first Falcons player that block me.
Yeah, what's good, Reggie Rochester? He said Campbell Oliver is still young. No, Campbell is not young. He's been in the league 4 years. Oliver is his second season, but really, to be honest with you, is it really his second season? Because he didn't even play that much last year, so he's pretty much a glorified rookie. And I'm not saying that to give Oliver a pass or not, but yes, everybody's struggling, and I'm pointing the finger at Dan Quinn and this doggone scheme that we playing, this cover 3, this weak man it's not a true man. Norman Fitzgerald, what's good? He said, if we get a top 10, a top 5 pick, what do you want to go with that pick? Hey, man, it all depends. You got Mac. I don't even know if Mac want to stay around. Alex Mack want to stay around for this foolery. So if he leaves, we got to get a safety real high. And if he decides to say, I've been saying this for a while, man. We need linebackers. Go ahead, Devondre.
I got a question for both of y'all is, what are we looking for in the draft, honestly? When we think about how Dan Quinn likes to draft basically athletes who are fast, can cover, do all the other type of things, but it's to the point where we're not seeing exactly what he's talking about. We need to draft more technically sound players, honestly. Instead of just stop saying, okay, oh cool, he's fast. That's not enough in the football. I understand the whole league is getting a little bit smaller, a little bit faster, but that's not how it is, man. We can't just draft these little fast players. They gotta learn. They gotta know how to play football too.
Exactly. We gotta start drafting high football IQ players. But to answer your question, and this is my rebuttal, like, is Dan Quinn gonna really be back here for 2020? That's the thing, because if it's a whole new coach coming in with a whole different style, you're gonna see the holes right now. Is glaring. You see Alex Mack, he's playing frustrated right now, right? And as he should. You just came from a few years ago playing in your first Super Bowl, Pro Bowl player, like all pro center, right? And we're not performing at the level that we need to. If I was him, I'd just go home after this season. Like, why come back? Why come back if we're not even trying to contend for the playoffs? All right. And you have holes at linebacker, and Keanu Neal's injury, that I don't know, his future right now is uncertain as a Falcon. Yes, I said it in the chat. Yes, I said it. Sue me. I'm just being real. This is business. All right. I love Keanu Neal to death, but we gotta be honest with ourselves. Like this, if players continue getting injured, we're gonna have to look for their replacement. So Dan Quinn's defense is big. Jerome was good. It's big bad. Carter's offense is nowhere to be found. Bruh, Carter did good today. We scored.
Stop with that. Carter did a very good job. Like we gotta stop talking out our ass. I mean, I apologize. This is not my channel, so I'm trying to watch my language, but we gotta start talking out of our butts, man. Like we stop it. Dirk Carter we scored 32 points.
Exactly.
You're not going to win any games scoring 32 points and giving up 50 points. Like, what do you guys want? What do you want? We got to stay consistent with what we want and be true to what really is true. And the fact of the matter is just there's no consistency with this defense. And that is the truth and the facts of the matter. It's no consistency whatsoever defensively. One game we play well, and the next game we get absolutely nothing. But what we can say about this defense, that a lot of you guys probably ain't gonna like me for saying this, but I told you so. I told you so about Big Beasy. Did I tell you guys that defensive line was gonna be okay? Didn't I tell you that?
Hold on, Matt Mike.
Okay.
Matt Mike.
It's gonna be okay.
Matt Mike. I just see old Fisher. He said this in the chat. He said firing the Quinn is not the answer. He said the trenches are weak. We can't run, throw. We can't stop the run, throw, blitz, or stop anybody without a strong line on both sides. I think, to be honest, I think the D line is doing its job. But when you have a linebacker core that's horrible outside of Debo that's not doing their job, then that's the problem. That's the problem. It's not the D line. The D line is doing what they need to do.
There's so many aspects of stopping the run. It's deeper than just the defensive linemen. Linebackers have to be in the right position. Linebackers have to be willing to go up and smash an offensive lineman, or smash a fullback, or smash a tight end. Those guys aren't. I've seen plenty of times. It was a 10-yard run from Duke Johnson where Devondre Campbell ran into this guy. Like, he's been doing that a lot. There's so many times this year Devondre Campbell is running to his own guys and running to the wrong gap. Like, you got announcers on live TV, it's like Devondre Campbell. Like, literally, Rondell Barber said it. Devondre Campbell just ran over Deion Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He literally said that. So it's deeper than just, the defensive line need to stop the run. We can't. No, we need guys to understand their assignment. Stop running into your own players. Stop looking at, Kamal Ishmael to put you in your right spot. You should already know where you're supposed to be. Like, this is not kindergarten, dude. This is not this. You are in the pros. Why do you not know your assignment? These are the things that you can't teach. These are the things you can't teach. You have to know. Players have to want that. You can sit up here and do this all day. You can put guys in fundamental classes all day. But if he's stupid, he's just stupid. And Devondre Campbell is just stupid. It's just that simple.
Hold on. Like, I don't know if y'all see this or not. Like, somebody posted this in the hold on. Somebody said that are you kidding me? Get rid of this guy. It got a picture of True Front in the trash can. Like, True Fun. If you really think Jay Hardy ATL, if you really think True Fun is the reason why we lost today, dude, stay off the drugs that you on, man. Because apparently we're not watching the same games. Apparently we're not watching the same games. Now y'all just saying stuff just to be saying stuff. Now y'all just want to just get rid of like it's. I understand that Devondre Campbell is y'all guy. He looked the part because he plays in Atlanta.
He just looked tough.
He looked tough, but I promise.
Don't nobody care about that bull crap.
I don't either, man.
He is. If somebody gonna put it, I got Photoshop too. I'm gonna put Devondre Campbell in the trash. Y'all playing with me? I'll do it.
I'm about to do something.
Trash can on top of him. How about we put him? I put the trash can on top of him. How about we do that? That's what he belongs.
I'm gonna do it right now while we playing.
He needs to be underneath the trash can. He needs to be in the garbage disposal. That's what he needs to be. Talking about trash. Come on, man.
Your wish will be my command. I'm gonna do it right now.
All right, what's good, Robert Graham? Robert Graham. He said the score was 28-3. Did you catch it? 32-58. Bruh, get out of here with that troll, man. Like if y'all ain't coming in here to talk about like Falcons football, bruh, don't delete them. Keep them on there. What just seriously, like y'all coming on here to troll on the Falcons live chat anyway. So thank you for the views. I appreciate it. God bless you.
That tells you how much you love your team. That you're showing more attention to our team than your team. Like you must be a terrific fan, and your life must absolutely be glorious. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
that's just like saying that you don't like McDonald's, but you still going and buy they stuff products. Like, come on, man. Okay.
Come on, man.
All right. Dwayne, what's good, man? He said just get rid of Quinn. They're not buying into his scheme anymore. You know, Rose Statson, he said 3-4 cover, 3. Everybody know what we're doing exactly. Byron Boykin, what's good, man? Offense only puts up points in garbage time. Like I said, man, we had the lead. We had the lead going into the second half.
Did he see the rest of the game?
Yeah,
he just paid attention to the first quarter, the second half. Of the game.
Yeah, we had the lead going in, man. If we would have just made a stop, a couple of stops here and there, we would have been fine. That punter on the Texas team did not work that much today at all. So that goes to show you, man. Like the offense did its job. The defense couldn't stop anybody. Byron, what he said? True Fun is not technically sound. Explain yourself.
He don't even know the definition of technically sound. People use terms they have no idea what bloody hell they be talking about. They just be talking, man.
It's not technically sound.
Hey, don't let them get you riled up.
What's the definition of technically sound? What is the definition of technically sound? Since you're so smart, Mr. Smart Guy, let me know in the comments what's the definition of technically sound. Because I guarantee you don't know what the bloody hell you talking about.
Mike, don't let them get you riled up, man.
All right, Byron Jones. Yeah, Byron.
Man, they are.
Go ahead. Yeah, Byron Jones. He said new head coach. Bottom line. Who else said something? Boykin, then he said that who could we sign when Quinn is gone? Look, we go do our job over here, and we go look at some coaching candidates. So, if, especially after next week, if we somehow lose to the Cardinals next week, oh yeah, it's going to be very apparent that Quinn days here in Atlanta is over. Who's better, DQ or Mike Smith? It's still going to be Dan Quinn because we got to the Super Bowl. Mike Smith, just never got us over the hump. So, hey, it is what it is. But if we go compare all time, Falcon head coaches, I'm still going to say Dan Reeves and Jared Gladville. Those are my guys.
Jared Gladville is probably one of the most underrated coaches of all time, man. I'll still stick to that.
Exactly. Anthony West, what's good, man? Look, y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. All right. These past few games have cut deep. We need to really get back into winning by any means necessary. Just coining phrase. Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. But the way we've been playing and the schemes we've been playing, play calling, it just been and then we putting in the same people who pretty much stinking it up on the field. That's what's going to end up happening, man.
Yeah.
King Quest said, "What is Lovie Smith doing? He's out there in Illinois. Trust me, if he want to come to Atlanta, I will give Lovie Smith. I will open him up with welcome arms to come to Atlanta for his defense. That guy. He is a true person under Tony Dungy's coaching tree that I can trust that can get us back. He was down there in Tampa Bay. He went to Tampa Bay for a couple of years, and then they just got rid of him. Like, and you could tell the team was getting a little better, but they was not, the Glazer family. They not patient enough, so they fired him, and they had Dirk Carter as a head coach. Yeah, now they're in the situation of rebuilding again. But hey, it is what it is. R. Chapman, what's good? What's good, Rashad? He said people need to stop giving Campbell a pass. He's trash. Yep, he is.
All right, you're right.
A sad Falcons fan said, "Did we even sack Watson?" Nope, we did not. King Kelly said, "Speaking of punter, Mac Wild was trash today. He had one job." What you talking about? Like, as far as punt, he did it, but he flipped the field so many times. Yes, he kicked the ball out of bounds one time, but that second time he didn't really kick the ball out of bounds. So even the people in New York said that the guy catch the ball, that was a missed call. So he kicked the ball out of bounds one time. But Matt Wild, let's and yes, y'all gonna try to crucify me, but go ahead and crucify me. I promise you, I will resurrect y'all behinds. But anyway, I will resurrect myself. But let me tell y'all something. Matt Wild has been doing better than Bosher far as like the length of his punts. Like, he's been doing good. And I'm not saying this to be biased as a Michigan fan, but he's been actually doing his job. All right.
He outplays Matt Bosch on his sleep, man. Bosch ain't been good in a while.
Exactly. Like, Bosch punting the ball 40 yards and 30 like dude, that's not helping our defense. Like, wow, he's been punting the ball like plus 50 yards. Like, that's what you need to do as a punter, and he's been doing that.
And I know people don't want to talk about it, but the refs missing that call on that kickoff, it did change a lot part of the game. Even though it was at the end, it changed a lot. Because they allowed Watson to have an easier time to get that last touchdown.
Exactly.
Way easier time. Okay, if they would have been at the what was it? I swear it was like at least the 25-30 around there. If they would have been around there, it wouldn't have been that easy.
And Kojak, he said that, boy, he hate D Campbell. Yo, like, we all, like, it's not even just hate. It's just like, dude, you trash. And then you get on. The problem I have with him is you not even trying to get better. Y'all go out to Vic Beasley all the time, but Vic Beasley's putting the work on the field, and Vic Beasley doesn't go out and clap back at people on social media. This man Campbell, he go out there when I'm pretty sure when the team is doing film studies in their little sessions, he probably on his phone looking at Instagram, looking at Twitter or Facebook, seeing what somebody saying something bad to him, and he go try to chuck them off.
Y'all lame for pointing out myself on film. I'm sorry that I looked at trash.
Oh man, like I just like man, I can't, man.
I don't get it, dog. I don't get it. We gotta keep. Well, Falcons fan, we gotta stop doing. We gotta stop looking at these highlights and thinking that is gospel. What I mean by gospel is there's so much to a football game than just two front got beat on one play, or Dion wasn't in this spot, or he got beat on this, or Matt Ryan threw an interception. You got to diagnose plays. You got to look at the film. You got to look at the stats, because all that stuff works together well to come up with a conclusion. And Devondre Campbell, he's costing guys to overthink. Got one, for instance, that play where what was it? Last game, where you have Ricardo Allen, Deion Jones at 3rd and 15. They pretty much missed the tackle. Devondre Campbell was out of spot, out of place. if he's in that hole, those guys don't have to pretty much trip over themselves to try to get to the guy and make the tackle. He should have never had that much momentum and to begin with to even convert a 3rd and 15. He's in the wrong spot. So anytime you have guys, this is the true reason why I say one person can cause a defense to look much worse than what they are. That play, 3rd and 15, Devondre Campbell, wide open. I made a video about it. You can see. Follow the real Patman.
Mm-hmm.
Follow Alex Stark. Follow him on Twitter. He gives us the knowledge. He gives us the film so we can see what's going on. Devondre Campbell's in that hole. Guess what? That's a stop. And maybe we go down and we score a touchdown. But that extended the game. That extended the play. So these types of things, when you have guys not in the right spot, these are huge. We're looking for interceptions and things like that. But we need guys to be in the right spot. Guys are just not in the right spot, and it makes the defense look much worse than what they actually are. This guy needs to be benched. This guy needs to be gone. He is a problem, and a major problem.
Oh, yeah.
So much so, we had Vic Beasley playing in coverage.
I would much rather
Vic Beasley. We got Vic Beasley in coverage as a linebacker. That's a huge problem, Falcon fans.
You could definitely argue that Vic Beasley is better in coverage, and I know people don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you right, man. All right, and okay, let me start with Jack Savage. What's good, man? He said we need a new era in Atlanta. We need
dude, man. Jack is my dude.
Yeah.
I see a lot of guys. Byron Borkin, my bad, man. But I see, bro, a lot of these guys are real hardcore Falcons fan, man. And I know this Don show, but I like to take over people's shows sometimes. So he forgive me. He know how I am, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Hey, y'all ain't subscribed to my channel. Y'all need to go and subscribe, man. We do all the other sports.
It's 44 people, man. You guys, please. If you're not gonna do it for Don, do it for me, man. Help your boy out. Help him out, man. Yeah. This guy is absolutely brilliant, man. I'm telling you guys, Devontae, man. Devontae, Dunn, man. These guys know what they're talking about. They're down with the crew. And like I said before, man, we're going to give you guys nothing but the truth and the facts of the matter. And we're not going to just single one player out without it being backed up with facts, film, stats, everything. We do our homework. We're not like all the other guys who won't name. They give you biased, extremely biased facts just to support their argument. I'm a huge Devontae Freeman fan, but I said on my live earlier, guess what? Whoever has the hot hand, we need to be playing it. Exactly. We need to be playing it. This is exactly what we need. And Devondre playing like trash, and he needs to be sitting on the bench. If we're going to do that for Devontae Freeman, we need to be doing the same. We need to have the same energy with Devondre Campbell and everyone else who's not stepping up to the plate. Keep that same energy, dog. I don't care about who you like. Or, I like his personality better. That personalities don't win championships.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely
all right,
right.
Somebody, JL said Arthur Blank just said he doesn't think coaching change is needed. But let me tell you something. Arthur Blank said the same thing back in 2014 when there was a news link that said that somebody was in Atlanta like looking for coaches to come to the team, they were doing a coaching search, and Arthur Blank, he played that down, and 3 days later Mike Smith was fired. Like, come on now. Like, don't look, man. You got Atlanta United about to play in their their third playoff game, their third playoff. 3 playoffs in 3 years. All right, they won the MLS Cup. All right, you see what the Braves doing, even though Arthur Blank doesn't own the Braves, but you see what the Braves doing right now. They're not winning right now. I hope they start mustering up some runs, but come on now.
Hold on. Somebody calling. Who Jerome Holmes calling? He ain't calling me out. I love the channel. I love your points, but you're wrong on a lot of things you're saying. We can't hide the truth, and the Falcons worst down is third on offense. I don't know what the hell he's even talking about, man. We got some.
I don't know.
Never mind, man. Just forget it.
I ain't
Forget
worried
it.
about it, bro.
I'll play
But
nice.
yeah, you see
I'll
all
play nice
you
this
see all this stuff going on in the city, man, and like Arthur Blank is not finna just let this team just keep, sinking like this. If it's gonna be like this, you might as well just go ahead and he may end up getting fired at the end of the season. He might get fired in the middle of the season. Like Hugh Jackson got fired last year in the middle of the season. Nothing's promised. Nothing is promised at all. Like we said, like we've been supporting Dan Quinn all this time, but right now, like he been coaching this game and we giving up these many points on defense. Yeah, bro. Like I can't defend you. I can't defend you anymore. I just really can't.
There's nothing I can say to make myself feel better. And if I can't make myself feel better, I'm just telling a damn lie. So Dan Quinn is just, I can't see me being an owner and I'm paying damn near $1 billion for a stadium and my coach can't even get his defense to tackle right. Like, come on, who are we kidding, bro? Yeah. Who are we kidding?
All right, well. Any other thoughts, Devontae?
Man, I just want to see better. I honestly, I'm to the point that I seriously care less who's coaching right now. I just want to see better because it's as a fan. Like I'm a fan too. I know y'all see me on this podcast. I'm talking. I write articles, man. But at the end of the day, I'm a fan, and it's upsetting to me that I get so excited getting up, man. I wake up at like 9:30. I got to do all types of stuff to make time go by faster. And then when I get to the game, I get so disappointed on Sunday that it messes my day up. They need to just go out there and play complete football game. I'm tired of watching Atlanta teams. I don't even know why this is an Atlanta team thing. They do not play complete games. I'm tired of seeing it, man. I got to see some success. I got to see some wins. I can't come out here doing this. I'm trying to be positive, like y'all gotta be positive to let them know y'all still start watching, y'all still with them. But it's hard to do that when every time we come and watch them, the same thing happens. And now, when I say this, do not at these players, do not DM them on personal attacks. If you can do what Pat does and just show them and film, not even show them, don't even ask them to film. But if you point out film and how you feel like they need to be at, or your honest opinion. You can do that. Don't personally attack these players because this is just their job. They go out there. If they can't win, they can't win. They go home and sleep at night. They go home and take care of their family, just like y'all do. And I'm gonna end it at that.
Yes, thank you. We're up 3-1 on Atlanta United right now. So Julie Gressel just made he just kicked made a goal. So yeah, if this league holds, then we'll be second in the conference. But yeah, we'll talk about that later on tonight. What's your final thoughts on that, Mike?
It's addressing Falcons fans. We got to stop taking up for guys who aren't really doing their job and bashing guys who give up one play here, one play there. You know what I'm saying? And we love guys that look like us, that smell like us, that talk like us, who wear the same clothes like us and whatnot. Falcons fan, that does not matter. It does not matter. What we need on this team is players who will execute. I don't care about where Devondre Campbell was born. I don't care about Michael Vick. He used to be excited. I don't care about Julio Jones being the best receiver in the game. If Julio Jones is screwing up, we need to let that be exactly that. All right? Don't take up for garbage. And guys, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, those guys are balling. Davidson, this guy's balling. Bailey, those guys are balling. Tack ain't doing crap. And you guys love the hell out of Tack. You guys love Devondre Campbell because what? They look tough. Yeah. They look like they might be able to beat somebody up. They look like it.
They probably can beat somebody up on the street, but like far as on the field, it's not registering on the field.
They get manhandled. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like they people, we love perceived tough guys, and that's why guys like 6ix9ine, is doing what he's doing. All right, they love guys like 6ix9ine who talk a big game, but when it comes down to it, they get bullied and they get punked out. And this is exactly what Devondre Campbell is doing. This is exactly what Tack doing. Tack doing all that talking. This dude barely got 2 sacks on the year. Ain't doing nothing. Talking about he's gonna put up 3 seconds game easy. Bro, what have you done lately? Exactly. These guys literally these guys almost had 200 yards rushing just towards your direction.
Yep.
Going at you, Tack. And we're pointing out Vic Beasley. We're pointing out Matt Ryan. Like, come on, we hold these guys to a high standard. We need to hold guys who aren't performing at an even higher standard, because we're not asking these guys to carry the offense like we tell Matt Ryan to carry the offense. We're not asking Devondre Campbell to be the primary pass rusher like we're asking Vic. Vic has so much pressure on him to be the sack guy. Grady is not a sack guy. He's a pressure guy. He has so much pressure on him, yet guess what? Guys like Devondre Campbell, all they have to do is tackle. All they have to do is be in that spot, and they can't even do that. But we give them so many passes. Stop giving players passes, man, for playing like trash. And that's all I got to say about that, dog.
All right, and the real Marcus Allen, what's good, man? I saw you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love, man. He said throw the whole defense away. The offense looked a lot better today. That's true. Rashad said Mad Mike is telling the truth. Yeah, as always. Tag is all talk, no action. That's true, Rashad. Michael Sykes, what's good, man? If you even subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, please. He said put Jermaine Grace on the field. Yeah, I want to see somebody else out there, man. We got Olakun and we got Grace. Like, I want to see somebody else out there. And R. Chapman said that's the problem. We want flash, not substance. That's been always the problem, Moonsky 1AB 1K. He said these boys on defense, the type to celebrate a tackle after a 5-yard gain, but hide when they give up an easy pass or get destroyed on the block. Yeah, man. Look, it is what it is. But look, we're going to be back. Me and Coach are going to be back tonight at 9:30 to talk about the Braves. Right now, nothing's going on. It's quiet. It's one zip. Hopefully they can try to get something going. We'll be back 9:30 tonight. So, if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this content out with other Atlanta sports fanatics. And hit us up in the comment section. Appreciate y'all for coming on, Devontae and Mad Mike.
No problem.
Of course, I always love it.
All right, and everybody in the chat, man, thank y'all for coming, showing up, posting y'all concerns in the chat. We appreciate it. If I didn't get to you, I apologize. I know it's a lot of people, 45 people in the chat. Normally, Coach, he's normally running the chat, and I'm pretty much, I'm playing producer, and I can't. It's too much to do all at the same time, so I apologize. But if you we'll be back at 9:30, and I don't mind if y'all want to talk about the Falcons when we doing our live chat later on. That's fine. I will address it then as well. So yeah, I'm working triple duty today. So as always, come holla at your hometown sports podcast. Good. All right. I see y'all at 9:30. Y'all enjoy y'all dinner and we'll come back and join us.